This weekend has really brought me closer to God. You're down, you're out in God's country, you're seeing deer, you're seeing turkey, and it's just beautiful. Really shows us to not take anything for granted and live life to the best. When I was 12 years old, I was diagnosed with a childhood cancer called embryonal rhabdomyosarcoma. Now, it was a tumor tissue, and it was in my lower abdomen. I had 42 weeks of chemo, 6 weeks of radiation, 3 life flights, 100 days in the hospital, over 60 units of blood, and it was just genuinely the worst thing I've ever been through. When I first got diagnosed, it was a struggle at the beginning. I didn't know why me. I questioned God a lot.
He was 12 at the time, almost 13, not knowing if he was going to wake up tomorrow. For a kid that age, and even as a parent, it's hard to process. You hear the big C word and everything, your mind, a bunch of people's died from it, and your mind goes right to the worst.
Now that I've seen what I've gone through, and I'm on the up and up, and I'm giving back, and I've given my life to God, why wouldn't you be confident? That hunt was incredible. When I first sat in the blind and it was nice and warm, we were sitting there, and right as daybreak hit and it was foggy, we saw these 2 bucks come across the pond dam, and then more just come out of the woods, and I'm like, another big one, which one do I pick? And then I had one come across, and I said, Ashton, there's no way I can shoot that one, it's huge. And he's like, nah, he's pretty big. And he said, would you shoot it if you could? I said, yeah. So he said, grab your gun. And that was the deer I ended up harvesting, and it was just, that memory will last a long time with me.
That's a good one, dude. He went down right there.
What do you think?
Sweet. It's incredible.
CJ, one of the young men here that actually started the uplifting outdoors, said he wanted to basically rededicate his life to the Lord.
Today we got to go down to the river this morning, and we had a baptism. Everyone was down there. It was a great ceremony. We had a girl on guitar. It was great. It feels amazing.
CJ, I baptize you that you would come up, going down into his death, coming up into his resurrection with new life. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Yeah! Get him in now!
Yeah! Let's go! Let's go!